Hi guys, I'm back again. I went ahead and started and finished today Sticky Fingers by Nikki Burnham. She's also the author of Royally Jacked. I'm going to go ahead and read the back of it. It says, bulletproof. That's how Jenna Kassarian sees herself. It's all about control. As long as she works hard, nothing can hurt her. So Jenna constantly pushes for perfect grades, the ideal boyfriend, the best friend. The only problem is she doesn't know she can stop. If she relaxes even for a second, she's afraid she'll lose control completely. Then Jenna decides it's now or never. She goes to a party and has one drink, but one drink is all it takes for her perfect facade to shatter. Suddenly she realizes straight A's can't protect you in the real world. When I read the back of this, when I got it, I thought it would be about something completely different. I think that last paragraph kind of throws you, but I'll get into that in a second. The font's this big, and it is 274 pages. And then there's an author note that is like 2 pages, and it's very informative. The author's note is very informative, but I wouldn't read that to after you read the book. When I first started the book, I liked it, but then I got to like page 70 something, and I was just like, oh my gosh. I don't like books that have a lot of dialogue in them, back and forth talking. It just drags for me, and this book started to have that. I just really wasn't, I almost put it aside and I wasn't going to read it, but I had to take a break from it, and I went and did some other things. And then I came back and I read a little bit more, and I was still kind of wasn't into it, but I pushed myself because it wasn't a long book. I mean, the book is short. It's short compared to, like, I don't know. I mean, for being a paperback, this is a Sarah Dessen book, and that's this. So I said, you know what, I'm going to make myself finish it, and I'm kind of glad I did because it ended up being an okay book. I actually give it about 3 stars. I'm not one to do stars all the time, so it was, it was okay. It's about a girl named Jenna that is straight A student. She thrives and pushes herself to be the best of everything, to be on the straight and narrow, do no wrong. She doesn't go to parties. She passes them up, to study more. She wants to get into the best schools, and she actually gets into Harvard. She's a senior in high school. She actually gets the acceptance letter. She got into Harvard. She has a boyfriend who is smart too, just as smart as her. If not, I believe she said he's smarter. He's a jock. They've been together for a year, and lately he's been wanting to have sex with her. And she's like, no, she's not ready. She's not ready because she knows that it can ruin her life. And he's been good with it. He's been fine. He doesn't pressure her. I mean, he does bring it up and that, but, as soon as she says no, he backs off. She has a best friend. Oh my God, I just read it. Courtney. Courtney, who she's been best friends with for quite a while, quite a few years. And she just found out that Courtney's parents are divorcing, and Courtney's also dating a guy that's really sweet to her and just loves her to death. And all of a sudden, Courtney starts acting strange, and Courtney's boyfriend and Jenna all notice this, and like something's going on. And also Courtney's sister Anna comes and talks to them, can you please find out what's going on with Courtney and that. And then you see that, so you got that going on in your mind, and then you read some instances where Scott, who's Jenna's boyfriend, Courtney and Scott are seen together when they shouldn't be, and then Jenna catches them arguing one time about something that she doesn't catch the whole argument of. So of course then you start to think, oh, are they doing something, behind people's backs and that, and you don't know what's going on. It keeps you at a suspense. You just don't know what's going on. It makes you think a lot of things, and some of it is happening, but some of it isn't. And then at the end of the story, the last paragraph, how I said, where it says she decides that she is just gonna, she doesn't have to be perfect all the time, and she's gonna have that one drink. Well, she does go to a party at the end of the story, and she does end up having 1 beer or half a beer or something like that. But it makes it seem like the 1 beer led to other beers and led to other beers, and she got drunk and did something stupid. At least that's the way I took it, and it completely was not like that. She only had the one bear because her boyfriend gave it to her, and she thought, you know, what the heck, what's one bear? And she actually ended up dumping half of it out. But something happened from that one bear. And that was actually at the very end of the story. So I was kind of disappointed in that there wasn't maybe a little bit more to it, but I guess that's all it needed. I don't know. I felt like there should have been a little more, but the ending was definitely unexpected. That's why you don't want to read the author's note, because it'll give it away. And because of the ending, I think is what made the book actually worthwhile for me, that I stuck to it and read it. So I give it about a 3 stars. You know, it's a very quick read. I read it in like 3 hours, and that was from getting up to and taking a break and stuff. So, but yeah, so if you haven't read it, you know, I don't know if I'd go out and buy it, but you can definitely maybe pick it up at the library or something. But Sticky Fingers by Nikki Burnham. I think it's good for maybe teenagers to read. I think that Jenna is has a lot of, she's smart and tries to make the right decisions, and not by jumping into sex with her boyfriend that she's been with for a year, and all the reasons she has behind it. I think is good for teenagers to read and know that just because everybody else may be doing it, that they don't have to, and she gives a lot of reasons why they don't have to. I did like that about the book. So, yeah, maybe for a teenager, I think this would be, you know, a young teenager, the ones that already know about sex, I think that this would be good for them. So that's my review on that. Right now I'm going to start reading Harlan Coben's Hold Tight, and see, I know I'm really tired, really tired. I have to start work again tomorrow, so I think that's about it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.